Right, guys, welcome back. More investigation are they're gonna investigate Trump for taking a dump, for colluding with the toilet, or stuff like that. I I can't. They're just coming out with anything and everything now. Anything that can come out, bring out their ass, and put it. I can't do this anymore, guys. This is freaking hilarious. This is freaking hilarious. Top U.S. ethics watchdog investigating Trump over dinner with oil bosses. A powerful watchdog group that has been at the forefront of effort to hold Donald Trump accountable for constitutional violations is investigating whether his Mar-a-Lago meeting with oil company executives last month merits legal action. Why? Why would it merit legal action when he's meeting with bosses? He has no authority to do anything. Zero. But it's okay for Biden to meet with donors, right? I mean, these oil bosses could be donors as well, right? Possible. Um, they're already jumping the gun. So what's going to happen now? They're already working for his impeachment process. So when he gets elected at the end of the year, January 6th, when he gets January 7th, when he gets inaugurated, January 8th, not January, sorry, January 20th or whatever, whatever the inauguration is, and then the day after inauguration, they're going to start the impeachment process, saying he colluded with the oil companies and big bosses and X, Y, and Z. So let's read it over. Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington crew has told The Guardian that it is investigating the dinner at Trump's club with more than 20 oil and gas company executives. Trump asked them for uh, 1 billion presidential campaign contribution, while at the same time vowing to undo Joe Biden's restrictions on natural gas export permits, oil drilling, and car pollution, the Washington Post reported. Virginia Cantor, Crew's chief ethics counsel, said the group's lawyers were investigating what she called a matter of considerable concern. We're taking a very serious look at whether Trump's fundraiser pitch to the oil executives for 1 billion would merit some further action, she said. You know, this is where the double standard kicks in. Again, it's okay for Biden to meet with his donors and doesn't say the quiet part out loud and basically lies to people's faces constantly. It's not a joke, folks. It's okay to do that. And remember when Trump got impeached for saying he's going to withhold the funds to Ukraine that was passed by Congress and Senate, and it was a package that was already signed and had to go, and you can't hold it. Biden came out and said the same thing to Israel, that he's going to withhold funds to go to Israel, but that's not an impeachable offense because it's Biden. So you see the double standard here? They will not go after Biden if he even, exchanges money hand to hand and does a 100% quid pro quo in front of people, in front of the press, in front of this ethic group. They will not investigate him. But because it's Trump, because they are so partisan, because they're so deranged, this is what they're going to do. Uh, Cantor added that the details of the discussion between the former president and the oil companies were troubling. This was a very focused small group directed at a particular industry. There was an amount put out there of 1 billion, which he considered he described as a deal, which all raises questions about the transaction's nature of the meeting. Well, here's the thing, you moron. He's talking to his donors. His donors are the oil company and the gas company. They are going to donate to his campaign. Now, if he loses and he doesn't get anywhere, that money's gone. But if he wins, he's going to do exactly what he did when he was a president. He's going to tap into our oil industry. That's what they want. They want us to drill again. They want us to pump oil again, to be independent, not to be dependent on the OPEC. You morons. He's going back to his old policies. So when they are going to donate to him, they know what they want. He's not going out of his way. He's going to do exactly what he did in 2016 during his first term. He's going to do the same thing. Is that like, it's not a secret. He's not hiding it. He knows exactly what he's telling them. It was the first thing. He did the same thing last time. So he's asking them, hey, help me out. Let me get in the office. We're going to do this again. News of Cruz investigation came as House Democrats announced their own inquiry into the Mar-a-Lago dinner. Of course, of course, of course it did. Letters were sent to the House Oversight Committee on Monday to 9 oil executives asking for details of their company's participation. Sheldon Whitehouse, the senator from Rhode Island who chairs the Senate Budget Committee, which has subpoena power, is also considering an investigation. In a statement, he told The Guardian that Trump's reported pledge to tear up fossil fuel restrictions on day one of a second Trump administration, combined with the request for campaign money, was an offer of a blatant quid pro quo. White House said it was particularly an invitation to ask questions about big oil's political corruption and manipulation. He added that his budget committee was looking at how to ensure the industry cannot simply buy off politicians in order to saddle taxpayers with the bill. Really? Really? Then what do you call lobbyists? You genius of Democrats. Lobbyists do exactly that. That's what lobbyists do. Lobbyists go find the morons, the politician morons, so they could fund them and get their way. That's what lobbying is, you idiots. Oh, I swear to God, if you're a Democrat, if you're a Democrat voter, you're a fucking idiot. Because if you read this and you believe in this crap, you are mentally retarded. I can't describe it any better. You are mentally unable to process these kind of events and processes that happen in the political world. You politically are an idiot if you can't see through this garbage. Lobbying has been around for years, okay? And Trump wanted to stop it, okay? By doing what? Term limits. Term limits, okay? If you are a political figure, you have term limits. Once you hit that term limit, you are supposed to be out for 5 years before you can even come back as a lobbyist. There's a whole bunch of stuff that he put out. But the politicians are 100% corrupt on both sides of the aisle, I might add. And you have this kind of reporting And these kind of people trying to open up an investigation into a dinner that Trump was putting for a fundraiser, of course he's going to talk to his donors. His donors want to make money as the Biden donors. You think Biden donor is gonna come and say, "Hey, Biden, I'm gonna give you millions of dollars, but I want you to take that money and help out the middle class. I want you to pass policies to help out the middle class." Do you think that's the conversation that's going on? If you believe that, you're an idiot. You are an idiot, and I'm saying this to your face. You are an idiot if you actually believe it. If you actually believe the millionaire donors are sitting there, that includes the Hollywood puppets. If you think they actually sit there and think and tell the candidate, "Hey, I'm going to give you X amount of dollars, but you need to support the middle class. You need to support the poor. You need to support the blacks and the Hispanics and whatever." That does not happen. If you believe, you're so naive, you shouldn't even be voting. That's how bad it is if you believe this. Anyways, True Ethics complaint also led a reprimands for more than a dozen officials in the Trump administration. Of course it did. Under the bribery statute, 18 USC 201B, public officials are forbidden from seeking or receiving anything of value in return for carrying out an official act. He hasn't done anything. He has not done anything. Presidential candidates are allowed to solicit donations within the constraints of campaign finance laws, and they are also free to lay out their policy objectives to companies that might benefit from them. So, what are you investigating? What are you investigating? What are you opening up an investigation for? How is this quid pro quo? How? You just said this out loud. They are also free to lay out their policy objectives to companies that might benefit from them. It cannot be any more clear than this. But yet, they want to waste money. They want to throw another thing at Trump. They want to bound him down so he doesn't get elected in 2024. But this is it. He's going to get elected because of the shit they're doing to him, because of they are dragging this country down to the gutter. And you know what? If you vote Democrat, you are an insurrectionist to this country. You destroying this country and you hate this country. And I urge you to leave. Get the hell out and go to Canada. Go to one of the Scandinavian countries. Go there. Go to a liberal country. You don't belong in this country anymore. Because this bullshit is what this country has to deal with because of your deranged attitude and your deranged policies. And if you're a Democrat, you're deranged, period. I don't give a shit anymore. I dislike Democrats from A to Z. I'm done. This is bullshit. This just pissed me off. And you know what? I hope this drags on, and I hope every Democrat starts suffering because of what this is going on. I hope it hurts your pocket. I hope it hurts your family, because it's going to hurt your pocket. You're not going to be able to be happy anymore because of what you did, because of being deranged, because you thought you're going to be on the right side of the history. There is no right or left side of the history. There is the correct side of the history. Correct side of the history is to protect the Constitution of this country and not letting liberals and libtards and the leftists destroy this country because of the way they feel. I don't have anything else to add because they just said what the policy says. Under bribery statute. Bribery statute. Anyways, leave your comments down below. Peace out.